Shahrukh Khan's son Aryan's arrest and how drugs ended up on a Goa-bound cruise ship. During the questioning of some drug peddlers, NCB officials said they came to know that some people taking the cruise to Goa will be carrying drugs with them. Based on this tip, around 20 NCB officials booked tickets and boarded the cruise disguised as passengers. NCB officials on Saturday night raided a Goa-bound cruise ship off the Mumbai coast and seized narcotics. They said 8 persons, including Shahrukh Khan's son Aryan Khan, have been detained for questioning. Why did NCB raid the cruise ship? During the questioning of some drug peddlers, NCB officials said they came to know that some people taking the cruise to Goa will be carrying drugs with them. Based on this tip, around 20 NCB officials booked tickets and boarded the cruise ship Cordelia disguised as passengers. They waited till the time those on board allegedly started using narcotics and caught them red-handed. The captain of the ship was then asked to take the cruise back to the International Cruise Terminal at Ballard Pier in South Mumbai. Those held were taken to NCB office nearby. What is the status of the case? Currently, NCB officials have detained 8 persons, including Aryan Khan, son of actor Shahrukh Khan. An FIR has been registered in the case, and NCB officials have said they will conduct blood tests and check the luggage of some of those detained. What drugs were found on the cruise ship? As per NCB, they have found cocaine, mephedrone, MDMA, and ecstasy from the cruise ship. They are yet to determine the quantity of the drugs seized, which will determine the sections that could be invoked in the case. How were the drugs smuggled on board? Based on the investigation so far, some passengers got special pockets sewn to their clothes to allegedly evade security checks and smuggle the drugs aboard. One of those held allegedly hid the drugs in the heels of his shoe, a source said. Who is responsible for security? The passenger entry for cruise ship is through Green Gate at Ballard Pier. The security at the gate is manned by the CISF and Bombay Port Trust. Executives of Waterways Leisure Tourism, which owns Cordelia, cannot carry out searches on passengers, and it was the responsibility of the security forces to check passengers before being allowed onto the ship. A welcome brief that was sent to passengers detailing the program on the ship and the do's and don'ts also stated that narcotics are not allowed aboard. Are ships licensed to hold events and parties on board? Cruise ships must get a license for their operation. Director General of Shipping Amitav Kumar told the Indian Express that Cordelia did not have a license. The cruise ship Cordelia is not licensed under the Merchant Shipping Act. The operators had applied for the license. There were some deficiencies and the license was not given, he said. On being asked whether the ship was operating without a license, Jurgen Ballum, CEO of Cordelia and President of Waterways Leisure Tourism Private Limited, responded with this statement. By means of this statement, I wish to express that Cordelia Cruises is in no way directly or indirectly connected to this incident. Cordelia Cruises had chartered its ship for private event to a Delhi-based event management company. Cordelia Cruises is extremely mindful of providing wholesome entertainment to families who choose to travel with us. This incident is contrarian and far from the culture that Cordelia Cruise represents. We at Cordelia Cruises condemn all acts such as these and will strictly refrain from letting our ship out for similar events in the future. Nonetheless, Cordelia Cruises is extending our full support and cooperating with the authorities. Thank you.